How are we doing, guys? Well, first time out on CB on rain. And we're fogged up to death. I was just remembering what the review said about the tyres on here being on wet. So I think I'll take it a bit steady. I bought a thing for my glove that wipes the windscreen visor. Well, the problem is it's that bloody tight, my finger's straight all the time. Can you hear that squeegee? Not sure if I like this wet weather thing. I thought I'd give it a go. I've got to go and see my poor old pops. He's on the way out in hospital. God bless him. Well, there's a difference from yesterday. Glorious weather yesterday and absolutely chucking it. Well, it's not chucking it down yet. Let's see how waterproof these waterproofs are. Well, I can hardly see out my visor. It's all steamed up and rain's running off it. I can eat. I'll tell you what I thought about as well. It's you can get sort of like a spray that you can put, and I remember you can put them on windscreens on vans and stuff and cars that sort of makes the rain run off. I think there's a name for it, and I can't remember what the name is. Something static, hydrostatic or something. They treat phones and stuff with it. I wonder if it's worth putting on the visor. I'll tell you what I noticed yesterday as well. No, I can't tell you what I noticed yesterday, so I've totally forgotten. No, it's gone. Oh dear. Too many drugs when I was younger. Don't do it, kids. Bloody cannabis wrecks your memory. Yeah, no. Yeah, I've got this little rubber thing. I don't know if you can see that you put on your glove, like a squeegee for your glove, so you can wipe your visor. And come here. I don't right. It's too small. I've like lack of circulation in my finger now. I'll be taking that off when I get to hospital. It was a good idea, but I mean it could do with it being a bit bigger. And it does the job. I don't know if you can hear that squeaking. Oh, hello. No, so you. There you go. Note to self, I must put the pin lock on this. Not been so bad recently, because of hot weather. You see, you get cold rain against it, it steams up all the time. Well, until you get to about 30 mile an hour and then it clears up a bit. Squeegee visor. been thinking about my big bike test. I think it's going to be fun. Because you're going to go... I don't exactly know how it works. I'll have to phone up and find out. But obviously you can't buy a 500... Well, you could buy a 500cc bike to go through your test, but you'd have to get it taken down there. Because the nearest place to where I live is Scunthorpe, apparently. Squeaky. So you'd have to get it taken down there, and then where can you practice anyway? You can't legally drive it on the road, so unless you can find a private car park somewhere to test it. So the only thing left to do is use the bikes that the guys help you. Oh my god. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Use the guys' bikes that help you get through the test. I hope you can get used to it in time. I've no idea. I'm going to have to look into it. I've no idea how long you get them anyway. So I'll be taking this blooming squidgy thing off. It's a bit too... Oh, maybe it'll stretch, I don't know. I'll give it a go. Keep stretching it, see if it stretches a bit. But, God, it's tight. I don't know if you can see it, though. It's like a splint for your finger. You can't hear it when it jumps into gear. There's no... I've said this before on other videos that I've done. There's no feathering it in this clutch. It just starts to bite and then all of a sudden it jumps in. You can hear it click. Very bizarre. Oh, 5 o'clock, yeah. It's about, I don't know, about 20 past 5 now. I'll be finishing work. Here on the industrial estate on the left. Very bizarre. Yeah. Highly not recommend driving in the rain. And I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't going to go and see me pops. It'll take me about an hour to clean bike. That's one thing about this helmet, it's got a click that's really low to let the air in and still have the visor down, if you know what I mean. I've looked at a few helmets and the first click on the helmet's really high. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Bloody hell, slid a bit there. Didn't like that. Or maybe it was my imagination. I don't know. Maybe it's me being paranoid. Yeah, so it lets air in, but it doesn't let the rain in. It's good when it's not too cold like this, but in bloody winter it frees your face off. Yeah, my poor old mum was in bits today. I don't blame her. It took me all on not to fall apart as well. It's not good when you're watching your dad die right in front of you. There's nothing you can do about it. So, appreciate life, guys. All the little things that you take for granted. Yeah, you know what they are. You know, when you got out of bed this morning. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I don't like this at all. don't think I'll be bringing this out in rain much more. I'm going to have to get some tyres because I haven't got the trust in these tyres to go around. I know that I've never tried it like, but I want to push it. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, you know, when you got out of bed this morning, you yawned and farted and scratched your private bit, complained that it was Monday morning again. I bet you'd have been rather complaining it was Monday morning again than laid where my dad is at the minute. So next time you get out of bed in the morning, jump up and think, God, yeah, life's good, man. I can get out of bed on my own. I don't need a nurse to wipe my ass. Things are good. Yeah, go to work with a spring in your step. You might not like your work. You might love your work. I hope you do. I quite like my work. It's very satisfying sometimes. As long as you've got the patience and don't let things get to you, it's quite a satisfying job. And Paul Deaton there, I find it, I won't say fun, but satisfying is good enough. It makes you enjoy your work. But anyway, if you don't enjoy your work, you go and work just to pay the bills. Just imagine you're paying the bills and things aren't getting on top of you. Imagine not having work. You're sat at home worrying about paying your mortgage, waiting for the bailiffs to come around. You know, things are always good. As long as you've got enough money to pay the bills and a couple of pints a week or whatever ticks your talk. That's all you need, really. It's been nice having all these nice new flash cars and new kitchens and new bathrooms and God knows what else. As long as your roof's not letting rain in, which mine was not so long ago, I had to get it repaired. Yeah, I got it fiberglass. Flat roof. I put, what was it? Well, we took lead off the roof. I put lead on the roof and there was a ton of lead scrap. So I was thinking, yeah, I'll be clever, I'll put lead on my roof, but there wasn't enough fall on it. So the water kept getting under lead. So that had to come off. That was a bloody waste of money. Although it lasted about 10 years before it actually got through. But I think that was more to do with the amount of PVA I put on, on the plywood underneath. Gallons and gallons of it. But yeah, fiberglass is the way to go. That won't bloody rot. As long as it's been put on right, it's bloody brilliant. I wonder what the rain's like on the camera. Oh, that guy's in a rush. But it's all good fun. There's no wipers on this bloody visor. It's another new experience, guys. Every new experience is something else to learn off. The more you know, the wiser you get. Oh, listen to me. I'm an old man now, dishing out the wisdom. Dishing out the wisdom. Yeah, I appreciate the little things. I always trying to. I always try and enjoy life. People that know me will say I do. I hope. Wow, rush hour in town, I forgot. Maybe you've got a good wife at home. Or maybe you're not a good wife at home, at least you've got someone at home. You know, she doesn't nag your head off or something. Not saying that mine does, because she blooming doesn't. God bless her. But you've got someone. Maybe you've got kids that drive you bloody scatty. Nagging and screaming and shouting and shitting and... Yeah. But my God, if they're not there, or if they're in hospital, you didn't buy, it'd be a different matter. You soon realise how much you'd miss them then. You'd miss her shouting and bawling and screaming at 2 o'clock in the morning because they got toothache, and screaming at 4 o'clock in the morning a couple of weeks later because they got earache. Yeah, well. Love life, guys. You only get one go at it. And life's only made of memories.